Welcome to ChukkerTV. We're live, Aspen Valley Polo Club. We're at the Cypress Mountain Ranch. I have La Carina and White Claw on the field for our second round of the Rocky Mountain Open. Let's get to it. I'm going to talk about it when they bolt in because they've been waiting for this start, so I do not want to slow them up. Gaston, let's go. Dorniak got them lined up. And, of course, White Claw is going to have Vinny, Sangline, Lauren, Sherry, Pablo Spinacci, and Nacho Novizo Estrada. They're in the dark jerseys today. White Claw. Check it out. It is an amazing beverage. You will love it. Taste it. You got to get involved with it. The White Claw, of course, they're their team. They're representing one of our title sponsors here this season. But La Carina, and a big shout out to Karen, of course, Carina, as Brian Boyd's beautiful wife who loves Chucker TV. I'm giving you love here, Carina. I know you like watching us on Chucker TV live, and so she'll be tuning in. And it's going to be picked up, of course, they're in the pink and white jerseys today. Brian Boyd, BB, the Magic Man, Carlitos Casita, Juancito Bellini, and Stuart Armstrong. Two very, very organized teams here. Two 13-goal teams going at it. This will be on the flat. Winner of this will face off against Spindrift in the finals. The runners-up will head against La Indiana on Sunday. We have the challenges in effect. Remember, each team gets a challenge each half, 2 challenges per game, and then we have the umpire challenge, where we can use that umpire Chucker TV challenge if the umpire on the field needs an opportunity for the 4-legged athlete and the 2-legged athlete, a safety call. He's allowed to use those cameras. Of course, our triggers are in place. We are using the triggers also. Our triggers to check and see if a goal will score. We have our end zone cams up, high cam in the center. And then we have the trigger for any uneven ride-off, any kind of ride-off between the 4-legged or the 2-legged athlete. We can check that. And, of course, to check and see if a safety was committed and any unsportsmanlike conduct, the umpire can send it up to us. We'll go in the Chucker TV booth, mobile studio, and check it out. Here we go. Carlitos Casita with his first run of the day. Big shout out to Carmen, his beautiful mother, and, of course, Nano, wherever you're at, my man, his brother. Casita down the center, looking for Stewart. Loose ball play. Turn around. It'll be Nacho Novizo Estrada. Nacho on 8 goals. He'll run the team from the number 4 position today. And they mix it up a little different here. They put the 8-goaler at the back. And they put Vinny, Sangline, and Lauren Sherry in the front. Now, they both like to pull the team. Lauren's very strong, riding the player. She'll play in the middle of the game here. Vinny's been awesome. Oh, Nacho! Shot on goal. And he breaks his head off his mallet. And that ball will go just wide to the right. Vinny, he's been pulling the team. He's been awesome in the green helmet. Up there, you can see him. He loves to pull the team in the front, so I wouldn't be surprised you don't see Nacho using Lauren and Vinny. And, of course, Spinacci, well, his resume speaks for itself. Pablo Spinacci. On the knock-in here, though, it's going to go Stewart. He's looking for Juancito, and Bellini has been fabulous all summer long on 4 goals. We're used to seeing him out there with Grant Gansey, the dynamic duo, but today he is with the La Carina team. It's going to be fun watching him play with this new group. Mallet's in the air. Spinacci says, I got it. Vinny says, go with it. Now, Brian Boyd's going to come in. They got to give him one play here. Spinacci looking for a seam. There it is. Shot on goal. Ooh, we had a perfect view of that one. Well done, Pablo. And good composure, holding his mallet for a moment there just so you could see it. And keep the goal, keep the time going. Oh, currency changed. Oh, what's our time now? 3:10. 3 minutes, 10 seconds, 3:10. And I do apologize on Chucker TV that our umpire was calling me for time, and I thought he was saying keep the clock going. But he was actually asking us for our currency change. So they'll get the currency change going here. Now, of course, we like to mention it is, I don't like mentioning it, but I have to, that the Aspen Valley Polo Club and facilities events are only accessible to our polo players, their immediate families, and, of course, our necessary staff. And we have a lot of moving parts. So that's one of the biggest reasons, and for safety of our community. We're humbled by our Polo community. Polo, the Aspen Valley Polo Club, has become a fabric of this area. I meet people all the time, and we're humbled by that. They want to come, so we do apologize, but you can watch it on ChukkerTV all summer. And, of course, keep an eye on our Instagram, our Facebook, and all of our websites, AspenValleyPoloClub.com and ChukkerTV.com for any updates. Vinny sang line on the move, number 2. Vinny keeps it out in front of Gracita. Nice pickup, 3 in a row. Look for the deep neck shot. That ball is going to roll wide to the right as Gracita puts it in there. Puts the pressure on him now. Watch out. Don't let Vinny get out in front. Shout out to the Sangline family. They are a fun group of people. And, of course, his big brother. I call him Big Brother, but John, big shout out to you, my man. On the big ball right here, they lay this one down. And we got BB on the run for the first time here in the first chukker, Brian Boyd. Brian, nice pickup here. And Boyd mounted very well. You got to keep an eye on him. Big shout out to all the trainers and grooms out there, of course, working all around the nation and the world. Take care of these beautiful four-legged athletes. You cannot do it. You got to win off the polo field to win on it. And Brian Boyd got a great group down there, keeping his horses always organized. Comes out mounted every time, and that's a huge part of the game. Nacho trying to run around him. He says, no, Nacho. You taught me how to play that play. Brian puts him on his hip, but it'll be Estrada. Oh, Estrada going to lay one down. It bounces off Pony. He sneaks by Brian. He's got Spinacci in the rumble seat. Nacho once, twice on the near side. Good ball control. Estrada to the inside. Estrada still keeping it going. Brian Boyd fighting, cleaned out by Gracita, and I'm digging this first chukker. Everybody coming together. Lauren Sherry gets a piece of it. Shout out to Cardi, Linda, her mom and dad, and, of course, the whole group. Are they down there? Is Cardi down there? You at, Cardi? I know. Well, everybody always talk about Cardi on the broadcast, so you know he's one of my favorite people, and he's down there. Cardi and Linda, I see them down there. So they're always at the games. You cannot see them, and I do apologize on that, but they're a big part of their family here. And so we get a whistle on the play. 1:06 on the clock. First chukker action. And I think we still got zeros, right? Oh, I have 1. All right, so 1. Yep, Spinacci's goal. Thank you, Janine. As Pavel Spinacci had that one where he shot right through the seam there. They had a little pen, almost fouled him. Now an opportunity here for Nacho to go up by 2 goals. Here comes Estrada. Nacho! And there's no problem right there for my man Estrada. You can check out Nacho Naviza Estrada's and his wife, beautiful wife, Sophie. They're here with their beautiful children, and their children have been playing the polo wheel. They've been on it. You can check that out on Sundays. We usually have that between games. You never know when it's going to come up, though, so you want to keep an eye out on ChukkerTV, as they've had a great response. All right, on the bowling here is one by Estrada. He's got Lauren Sherry going forward. Brian Boyd, Lauren Sherry, neutral play. Picked up by Bellini, and he's going to snap one back about 80 yards. He's got Stewart going forward. Uh-oh, Stewart's got time here. Nacho going hard. Loving this race right here. Horse race. Stewart leaves it. Unselfish Polo. Gracita's going to drive one. 120 inside the 30-yard line. Oh, off the field. So a drive by Gracita, but that's going to end our first chukker 1-0. We're going to send them off. This was going to be a good one. White Claw facing off against La Carina. We'll be back. Rocky Mountain Open.
Discover a new wave of refreshment. White Claw Hard Seltzer.
The world's best polo in your pocket. ChukkerTV, the only app you'll need to watch polo. The world's best polo in your pocket.
ChukkerTV, the only app you'll ever need to watch polo.
Popping like the top off a bottle and I ain't stopping yet. Baby, it's a brand new day. Ain't no clouds hanging over me. Something doesn't feel the same. The rest of my life gonna start today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The rest of my life.
Introducing bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Open Soapers Mountain Ranch, game number 2. Congratulations to Spindrift. Moving on. Indiana. Not the best day around the goal for Indiana. They shot a goal a lot. That's pretty much the moral of the story there for that one. It was a great game back and forth, but just more goals scored by the Spindrift team. Their percentages were very, very good. If I'm coaching you guys, rock and roll. True Polo Star gaming right there. Jared Zanny crushing the ball today, but everybody playing well. Roger doing a great job. Of course, John, and don't forget about Gussie. Good team right there. Should be a good team in the finals here. They're going to team up either against one of these teams out here. If you just joined us, White Claw. Lauren Sherry playing in number 1. Representing the ladies today, women's polo. Vinny Sangaline, he'll play number 2. Pavlo Spinacci, and then Nacho Navija Estrada, and here comes Nacho. Nacho's going to lay it down in there in front of Spinacci. Bellini gets there, and she's going to try to get Stewart going forward, and I believe we are going to see this happen now. Brian Boyd, first attempt at goal, BB, yeah, jumps on that one, and I'm seeing something is working here for this La Carina team, and that's Bellini backing the ball and sending Stuart Armstrong forward. We talk about it all the time. Stuart, being a former 7-goal player, reads the game so well, and right there he takes it forward. Brian Boyd jumps in the rumble seat, gets the first one of the day for La Carina. On the bow lane, it'll be La Carina to win it, but Nacho going to take it out. Now he's going to regroup right here. And Bellini says, I'm going to press him. Nacho takes it back, finds Spinacci. Pablo will deal with Gracita. Carlitos. There's a nice ride off. Well done, Carl. That's as legal as it gets right there. Come from the side. Uh-oh. As we had some players as they're cleaning up. And we'll go ahead as we in and out there.
When you eat a Valencia, drink orange juice and it's prime, there's nothing better. It really isn't. My name is Mike Perricone. I farm in Palma Valley, California for Perricone Farms. Here we grow Valencias and Star Ruby grapefruit. Perricone Farms is second, third generation. Well, I'm third, so it's Pop, and then my dad, and then there's us grandkids, and then there's, great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids.
My dad started the citrus business in 1935, and I used to squeeze fresh oranges along with my brother and sister 62 on Main Street in Disneyland, where we would do it by hand into a machine. And that's when we started the fresh juice business. It was a Sunkist Citrus House. So here we are, fresh juice, but a bigger facility. My name is Joe Pericone. I'm the chairman of the board. We're a family-owned company. We make decisions here as a family, and it's really incredible to be able to have people that work for us and know that we are the face of who they're working for, and the consumer looks at us and they know where they're buying from.
I'm Sammy Pericone. I'm the marketing director of Pericone Farms. I've been with the juice company since we started in 1995. Oranges, grapefruit, my entire life.
It's not as easy as just planting a tree. You know, you can sit there and say, hey, I'm going to put a packet of sugar in this coffee. And then there's other people that say, hey, I want to go skin some sugar cane and put it in my coffee. It takes a long time to grow that sugar cane, or you can just pull it out of the box. Which one's better for you? Probably the sugar. You know, I mean, it's the same thing. You're waiting a year for this to put into Spindrift. Whatever it is, it's a year. There's no doubt it's better for you.
It's important to know that we're the only fresh juice company that still is in existence in California. Fresh juice. Because a lot of the products now in the marketplace have totally changed, and the consumer is looking for fresh juice, and that's what we do. I think it's important because of the nutrients that you get from drinking fresh juice, the fact that it has no chemicals added. This is like if you squeeze it at home and drink it, that's what you're getting here.
You know, my grandfather was lived to be 91, my dad, my uncles, everyone's healthy, and I think it's because we've just been eating natural food our whole lives.
I mean, getting it naturally from an orange or a grapefruit or a lemon, you know, what you're taking in is going to be a lot better than getting anything artificial.
You can really taste the difference.
I mean, I'm totally for it.
As, you know, 1 second here. All right, here we go. So a little bit of melee play there. Players came together. It looks like we got everybody back up on top. Everyone looks good right now. Yeah.
Discover a new wave of refreshment. White Claw Hard Seltzer.
The world's best polo in your pocket. ChukkerTV, the only app you'll need to watch polo. The world's best polo in your pocket.
ChukkerTV, the only app you'll ever need to watch polo.
Popping like the top off a bottle and I ain't stopping yet. Baby, it's a brand new day. Ain't no cloud singing over me. Something doesn't feel the same. The rest of my life gonna start today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The rest of my life.
Introducing bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Everybody, and thank you for your patience there. as we had to switch up a few ponies for safety of the four-legged athlete. Make sure that's all right. And looks like we got our mounted official back up, Gaston Dorniak, and we'll get this second chukker underway. We stopped the extra 2-1 at this point in the game. And anybody's game. A goal by Pablo Spinacci, one by Nacho Navijo Estrada. And then a goal by Brian Boyd. We're going to start out with a penalty 5 from the center. And Nacho's going to lay it down there, put it right in the middle. Now it gets taken out. Of course, La Carina in the pink. White Claw. We had the White Claw. All the boys were here. All the crew was here last week watching Polo. Representing the White Claw label. We love to see it happening, especially blasting down the pole field right here. Bellini inside the 40. Oh, leaves it there. They all override. Brian Boyd. BB. And, oh, Nacho. The Snoop Doggy Dog by Nacho Navijo Estrada. And that was a clean play as Brian laid it in there nicely, but Nacho takes it out of the air, and here we go. Estrada banging down the left side right here. Here comes Panacci, sent to lead the breeding operation. He's riding some very choice ponies here, young ponies. Keep an eye on Pablo. He's going to take one from a standstill here on a beautiful-looking gray pony. That one goes through the legs of everybody. Lauren Sherry's going to get a piece of it. Lauren, and then finally a whistle on the play, and Lauren comes across there. And we're going to get a right-of-way violation in favor of La Carina. So they'll drop that ball right there at the penalty 5. Not that, a little bit of a cross right there. It's a right away. Bellini had about a 45-degree angle on it. Lesser angle than Lauren Sherry. And Lauren will face up here with Armstrong. Stewart's going to sneak by. Stewart overrides, and we pick it up. A good rotation by Bellini. Juancito now is going to put a hammer on it. He's going to lay it inside the 60. That is a beautiful ball, Juancito Bellini. Backed up by Spinacci. Out of the air by Brian Boyd. BB. Oh, tremendous play by Brian Boyd. Not just the goal, but what a stop. So he says, Nacho, you can do it? Well, I can do it too. Oh, Brian. And then he slaps it in. Brian's going to get a second of the day. Worked hard for that goal. But some beautiful, tremendous plays here by both teams early in this Rocky Mountain Open. As I said, Nacho, I don't know how he saved that one down there. Playing goalie. We got the playoffs in hockey going on now, the NHL. So, can check that out. Well, here we go, some hockey on horseback. We're going to get a quick courtesy change here in our second chukker. Looks like Vinny. Going to jump out very quickly. And we'll get the second chukker underway, back underway. La Carina getting the equalizer here. 2-2. Here we go. Bellini's going to get out in front again. Brian Boyd jumps in there, though. He'll move that one down. And Brian's going to try to hit one from 80 yards. Actually has the length, but off to the left side. And they'll regroup here for the White Claw. White Claw hard seltzer. Check it out. Spiked sparkling water. It is very refreshing. And they've been a fun team to watch, a refreshing team to watch play the game of polo. So there you go. On the back shot, Bellini looking for BB. Why not? He's got the hot stick. He sneaks it out of there. Sangaline's going to get there. Vinny slaps it back 50 yards. Nacho coming on strong. Gracita's going to win that one, but now Nacho. Estrada trying to get there. Armstrong jumps on behind him, and now a little foot race down into the corner. Estrada opens that one up. Nobody home with the dark jersey. Bellini read that perfectly. Juancito from a standstill, a little walk. He's got Stewart Armstrong's got to go with the turn or the tail. He elects to turn it with time. Now still got the ball control going. Stewart inside the red zone. Oh, Armstrong showing to the finesse game. Stewart, one of our power polo players. Stewart Armstrong. Now showing you how to get around the bush a little bit right there, Stewart. And that's 3-2. So look at this chucker by La Carina. They get a goose egg in the first chucker. And now 3 goals here in the second. See if they get back in time for another bowl-in. 1 minute left here in this second chucker. Bowl-in picked up by Armstrong again. He's got BB all by himself. Lauren Sherry trying to get a piece of it. She's going to slow. Oh! See if he catches that one like Mike Gazzaro, I'll go crazy. Mal slipped out of his hand, but he gets it going forward. And Juancito will finish the play. So look at that. Luck of the draw there, Carlos. Nice pass. You got Bellini going forward, making it 4-2. And that's going to end the second chucker. So we'll be back for our Rocky Mountain Open third chucker play. Stay with us.
White Claw Hard Seltzer. A wave of refreshment. Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process. Made pure. Nothing tastes like White Claw Hard Seltzer.
Fitting commercial here, the White Claw commercial. My favorite flavor is watermelon. I know some people like the mango. Get on a Facebook conversation. Let us know what flavor you like on the White Claw. We'll start the White Claw Taste Festival. I love that watermelon. All right, let's see if White Claw can get her going here. Down by a couple. What a chucker by La Carina. If I'm coaching La Carina right now, I'd be very happy sitting in the tent. They mixed it up well. They're using everybody. Bellini's got Stewart going forward. BB's bouncing around, doing his thing, scoring goals. Carlos Casita. They are playing unselfish polo. I like the way the pink's going. The black. They got Nacho. And when Estrada is in the rumble seat, you got to watch out. 8 goals. This dude knows what he's doing. And he's got Spinacci on 5 in front of him. And do not underestimate the number 1 and number 2. They score goals, but they are getting shut down at the moment. Here we go. Third chucker action. Estrada, that's what I'm talking about. Looks like they're going to send Spinacci forward a little bit. And they're going to put Lauren and Sangline in the middle. Nacho's going to try to grab that one on the move right there. And if he did, he was gone. Vinny coming back strong. Going to put the ride off on Armstrong. Stewart loves the ride off. He says, come on, man, I'll rub the leather with you. Pushes him to the side. Stewart, same play he scored on Armstrong. Wow, man. Stewart, he got Carlos. And there you go. Once again, Stewart Armstrong. Cece. His wife's got to be going crazy, man. That's a stick man play right there. 2 stick man plays by Armstrong. That was the same exact turn that he did to score the goal. This was a bigger turn. And Gracita said, I got your back. Just jumped in the rumble seat. Somebody had to hook him sooner or later. And Carlos will get one. And I believe everybody on the La Carina team has scored a goal. And this is the first half. Watch out, White Claw. Carlos snapping one back, looking for Brian Boyd. Brian's going to go, well, he's got to give it up for that one. Now Nacho trying to get it working here for White Claw. Estrada, oh, he's got room here. Estrada inside the 6, he still has room. Estrada on the next shot, that's a deep, deep next shot. Nacho, and that ball's going to go just wide. So bad luck there for the White Claw team, but a nice run by Nacho. Stewart's going to bring it in now. Let's see what look we see now, because we've seen so many different looks from this La Carina team. And they change it up once again. Looks like this one's going to go down the center, and we're going to get a whistle on the play. So that'll stop the clock. With 4:20 on the clock. Oh, precisely 4:09. I apologize. 4:09. It used to be a cleaning product, was it? 4:09. Yeah, I thought I recognized the 4:09. All right, penalty on the dark side. We got a blocking foul. Penalty 5 for the spot. Nacho, he needs one. Estrada. Oh, that is a pretty ball. That ball's off to the right side, but that is well hit, Nacho. So don't worry, he will get one before the day is done from outside the 80-yard line. Nacho's had some of the longest goals here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and not that in the arena, too. Nacho and his brother Alejandro are very good at the two-point conversion, shooting it from outside the 25. Used to be half court. I think they should add a two-point conversion to the outdoor field. I'd love to know what you think about that on the Facebook conversation. You can add a line, no problem, 100 yards out maybe. I'd like to know what you think. At least from center field, right? Should be 2 points. But that's not in the book yet, but I got a feeling we're going to see that one day. Nacho going to go ahead and grab one, and Nacho's just pumping out. Come on, let's go, guys. Again, a nice ball by Estrada, keeping his team going forward. In hindsight, they're finishing the plays. They're not leaving on the field, so they're coming together here. Keeping the large numbers looking at them, and of course those are the numbers on the back of the La Carina players. 2:50 on the clock is Armstrong. Nice ride off by Spinacci. Nice little dab by Carlos. Then unselfish Polo on the leave, and now Lauren Sherry. She says, take it away, Nacho. Lauren's going to hit that ball back. Nacho, a little trouble right here. He's still going to get it. Ooh, he drags it out. He's got it. His horse kicks it, and he'll take it forward. Now, Nacho's going to lay another one down there, but he's standing about 120 yards out, though, so that ball's going to lay right at the 30-yard line. His last two, that's a similar shot. Finacci trying to jump on this one. Neutral play by Bellini as they all converge, and they'll be sang a line. Gracida says, I got the line. Whoa, Carlos Gracida. He's going to get out of there. Now Gracida on the move. Gracida crossing over center. Checks the gray pony down. Now he goes for the run. Gracida picked up by Spinacci. Deep neck shot coming. Carlos will get a piece of it. And he'll finish the play. That one will just trickle off the field over here on the far side. But again, La Carina with the attack. Bad luck there. It looked like Estrada was going to meet that ball down there. We're going to get a courtesy change here with 1 minute 36 seconds left here in our third chukker. And then we're going to have a halftime. And we'll see what we got in store for you for halftime. There's always something special going on here at ChukkerTV. Maybe I ask the wizard. What do you got going on in there? For halftime. What do you got going on at halftime in there, Mike? So we're going to have the overtime with Alejandro Naviza Estrada. and, of course, Josh Cohen. So that should be fun. And also remember, you go back on the app or the websites and check out the overtime. Check out everything. We got the 60 on there. We got at home, ChukkerTV at home. We got the skills of the game. A lot of people forgot skills of the game. And all right, here we go. We got to be changed up here, switched up, and it'll be Nacho to bring this one in. Strada covered by Gracida. Carlos says, I'm just going to get them to release the ball. Oh, Spinacci. Pablo takes his time, hit that on the inside. Bellini's just going to cut him off. And Juancito slamming on the brakes. Woo, Lauren comes in there. Oh! Everybody ducking and diving, and you're going to get a whistle on the play, and that's a turning call. So here is an opportunity for White Claw, you White Claw fans. That ball's sitting at about the 40, 50-yard line. Juancito is trying to turn it to the right. Pablo Spinacci jumped on the right-of-way within a stride there. So for sure, that's an easy call. And I'm going to drop this ball at the open goal penalty 2. So 30-yard shot in favor of the White Claw. I think it'll be Estrada. We will see. Nacho already has one. All right, so Spinacci going to go change his mount here, and we'll see if it's going to be Vinny or if it's going to be Nacho. I think it's going to be Vinny. Or Nacho. And Nacho. Here comes Nacho. Nacho's going to walk up, drive for show, putt for dough, Nacho. And that'll be his second penalty of the day. So Nacho. There is a light at the end of that tunnel. And that's at the end of that tunnel is 100% from the penalty line. Estrada for White Claw. That'll make it 5-3. If you come back to the center here, clicking down here in this first half. Rocky Mountain Open, game number 2. Spin drift. There you go, 30 seconds. Nacho trying to get in within one goal here. Spinacci gets taken out by Bellini. Juancito near side crusher down. It bounced off the pony. Armstrong with the tricky little shot under the neck. And Estrada, look at this ride off by Armstrong. Backed up by Sagaline. Gracida slows it, makes a perfect play here. Don't waste any time, Carlos. Gas of guard. Look at this. Brian Boyd on the breakaway. BB, there's the first shot into the 60-yard line. Next shot, that'll end it right there. Chucker. So we'll end that one right there, where Brian, right before Brian hit it. And that's going to be the end of that first half. So there you go. Put your hands together. White Claw in the dark jerseys. La Carina in their pink jerseys. We are going to have a halftime break here. We're going to send you off to the overtime with Alejandro Davies Estrada and Josh Cohen. We'll be back.
And welcome to another edition of Overtime, where we get to spend a little extra time with some of our favorite polo players and personalities. And this is one of my favorite of all time. We go now live inside the beautiful bubble in Aspen to my boy, Alejandro Novillo Estrada, handsome as ever. The sky is beautiful. How great is it to get to see me again?
It's the best. I haven't seen you in a while, so imagine after a few months, it's the best that has happened.
Yes, of course, but it must be a thrill for you to see me again. First of all, how is everyone? Everybody good? Everything good out there?
Yeah, luckily everybody's good, everybody's healthy. We are, like you said, in a bubble, luckily, so we are protected from what is happening all around us.
But it is the beautiful bubble. It's the beautiful people, the beautiful game, the beautiful town of Aspen. All right, let's get at it. It is 6 chukkers, that's 6 questions to get to know Alejandro just a little better. Question number 1. If you could possess any one superpower, which would you choose and why?
Well, that's easy. I would love to fly. You know, I was a very big fan of Superman when I was a kid, but mostly, you know, Peter Pan was from the movie Hook with Robin Williams.
Of course.
After that movie, you know, it's one of the things I wanted to do.
Yeah, and your T-shirt today says Top Gun, so there's an aviation theme there.
But it's funny because I'm afraid of heights, so.
So you're afraid of heights, but yet you want to fly outside of a plane.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
makes perfect sense.
Exactly.
Makes great sense.
I think if I was able to fly, I wouldn't be afraid of heights.
That's a great point. All right, Chucker number 2. Which famous athlete from another sport do you think could actually become a very good polo player? Yeah. What famous athlete in another sport might be good at polo?
I think most of the very good athletes are very good at other sports. So I think there are a lot of options. But I don't know. Maybe golfers, I will think, like Tiger Woods or Rory McIlroy. You know,
golfers might make for a good polo player. Tiger's a little old. The back is fused. Yeah, you know.
Now he's a bit old, but in his prime, I think, because we have the polo string has a lot of similarities with the golf string. Our ball is moving, theirs is still, but even though, you know, the dynamics of the string they are quite similar.
Okay, we'll go with golfers. Chucker number 3, Alejandro, name a movie that always makes you cry. A movie that makes you cry. Go ahead.
Well, it's I never watch it, but every time I see it on TV and that, it's P.S. I Love You. It's
P.S. I Love You.
Yeah, it's a girl movie, but my brother passed away from the same thing than the main character, so that you know, brings a lot of memories.
It really hits home for you. Yeah. Very personally, completely understand. Okay, all right, let's make a left turn here then. Let's go back to adventure. Chucker number 4. Would you rather jump out of an airplane or swim with sharks? Which would be more fun? Which would you rather do?
If I would be able to have the powers of the first question, it would be a plane.
No, I mean with a parachute. I mean skydiving.
Ah, skydiving. No,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
No. Then skydiving.
Skydiving.
Yeah, at least I know that the chances are pretty high that the parachute will open. Swimming with sharks, it's a bit scary. Even though if you do it on a cage, I don't know.
Yeah, cage might be helpful in this spot.
Yeah.
Do you dive? Have you been diving before?
Yeah, I did it and I loved it, but I don't recall having a
shark around. Yeah. Yeah, it might be for the best. Okay, Chucker number 5. Name the one thing that surprised you most about Aspen. What's the one? You spent some time there now, a couple years. What's the one thing surprised you most about Aspen?
Well, it never stopped surprising me. To surprise me, the scenery. You know, the scenery is so beautiful everywhere you go. Any road you take. The scenery changes, and it changes in a very good way, in a better way sometimes, and that's amazing. Well, this morning we went on a hike to a lake, and
so the scenery's even better than my living room behind me. Even better than that.
Yeah, no, I like your I like your living room, but here
thank you very much. Okay, my friend. Chucker number 6. You're almost out of the hot seat. You're almost there. What's been the very best part about playing with the Aspen Valley Polo Club this summer? What's been the best part about playing this summer?
This summer, that every year, you know, everything improves. The organization, infrastructure, the polo, the players, horses, everything improves every year. And I think that is not easy. For me, that is the best part.
Alejandro Novillo Estrada, I look in my kitchen right now. I see a trophy that you won at Miami Beach Polo in 2019 that you gave to me. I tell girls that I won it. I could do a lot better as a result. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the 6 Chuckers. Thank you for joining us. Yes.
It was the second place. It was not the first.
They don't know that. Yeah, the girls don't know that. Girls don't know that, so we're all good. Everyone, thank you again, Alejandro. Appreciate the time. Everyone, make sure you follow along on social media. Grand Champions Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club, and of course, Chucker TV. And if you're not already watching this on the Chucker TV app, download that as well. We will see you next time for more overtime right here on Chucker TV.
Gaston Doriak, I'm lined up here. I hope you enjoyed our halftime show. And I want to say a big shout out to my man Cardi Beal. He was always here cheering on Lauren Sherry. And they're what?
Why are we playing the pink team?
Oh, the pink team, exactly. So Cardi want to know why you're playing the pink team. Well, Cardi, you better get going here and get behind your White Claw team because they are come behind. Brian Boyd's going to pick up another goal here. And, of course, Cardi with the Lauren Sherry group here, his daughter Lauren, playing for the White Claw team. If you're just joining us, Vinny Sangaline, Lauren Sherry, Pablo Spinacci, and Nacho Divisa Estrada, they're White Claw. They're in the dark jerseys today. And as I said earlier, get on the Facebook conversation and let me know what your favorite White Claw flavor is. Mine's watermelon. So check it out. Let us know. It'll be a fun conversation. And then, and if you haven't tried White Claw, get out there and try it. Brian Boyd, Carlitos Garcia, Juancito Bellini, and Stuart Armstrong. And that's your La Carina team. And at the moment here, 6-3.
Why are we playing the pink team again?
Oh, so you want to know, Cardi was sitting here. He wants to know why they're playing the pink team again. And Cardi, I think that's just a rotation of the tournaments. So that's the way they set it up. On a knock-in right here, it's going to be picked up here by Armstrong. Stewart puts a big one on it, and here comes Bellini. Juan Bellini, that ball's going to roll just wide to the right. Can he run it down? Juancito! Oh, the belly shot. They call that the millionaire shot. Well done. He gets it done, and look at Vinny Sangaline running the far side. He's going to go ahead and hit that one, just pop it up in the air, and it's going to go just out of bounds. And missed opportunities there. So La Carina was on the cruiser. So 3 goals down. And we'll get, yeah, they're coming in here to sit. We got a whole group of dogs up here, Chucker TV, staying on the Chucker TV tent. Cardi, good to see you, man. Thank you for checking in. As Mr. Beal comes there, and we're going to get a foul on Lauren.
Are there just 2 teams?
They have 4 teams in this one. So Cardi has about 4 teams on it. 4 teams on the party. And if you win today, you're going to go up against the Spindrift team. They won earlier today. Thank you, Cardi, for checking in. He always likes to come say hello to Chucker TV family. All right, so we got a penalty going on here now. Penalty looks like an open goal. So we're going to get a penalty 3 in favor of La Carina. And they've been on fire here. They've not slowed down. Courtesy change happening. Like Brian Boyd says, I'm going to come on the field, which you can line up anywhere up there. A little Polo 101 for you. Of course, you are allowed to line up off the field if you like. You cannot be on the field inside the 30 while being hit. And Bellini is going to walk up. Nice stroke, Juancito. And I see the high hand, so Bellini will get another one. And Juancito with a penalty, the second goal of the day. 1 from the field, 1 from the penalty line. And back to the center we will go. And we're talking about lining up the possession, the ability. Looks like we got a player off with attack time. And they'll stop the clock with 3:41. Looks like Brian Boyd. Of course, you are allowed to fix your tack on the field. And Brian's going to go ahead and fix his tack. And Juan Bellini says, I'm going to go down and get a new mallet. So on the lineup here, on the penalty shot, the procedure, you are allowed to stay off the field there. Someone was asking me that. They said on penalty 2 or 3, can I go change horses? And you can go change horses. You just cannot be running on the field while your player's hitting the ball. And if you do come on the field, you must be behind the ball, be it on the 30 or the 40. But you can stay over there, get a drink of water, and you cannot be around the goal area. Both teams, of course, cannot be in the goal mouth for safety of the four-legged athlete and the two-legged athlete. Only the goal judges and the umpires. Sometimes the umpires will be behind on the post. Of course, you're supposed to hit that ball over, cannot hit it over the post, so it's always nice having another set of eyes back there. Some clubs vary from club to club. We actually use cameras. We have cameras back there for you. And, of course, you see those end zone shots. We can use those to check a goal. Can use those on the breakaways. And, of course, they're great to use if you're checking to see if a team committed a safety. Anytime anything goes on around the goal mouth, we got you. You can check it out. All right, looks like we got Brian back up. And that's always good to see. So, four-chucker action, about halfway through this four-chucker. And when they came out of the tent, it's been La Carina. And it'll be Carlitos Casita. Carlos going down the center. And Brian's going to come from right to left on a pretty little chestnut pony. Very smooth. He overrides. He's leaned up here by the man, Estrada. Estrada now, he's got Spinacci. Kyle Pablo's got a lot of room over there. He's going to slow it down, take it back to the inside. Now Spinacci still working it down. Brian rotates. Spinacci lays one down, looking for Lauren. A little short, backed up by Gracida. And he's got Stewart going forward. Armstrong. I heard someone say tail. There it is. He took it forward one time. It looked like Bellini was off to the races. Nacho's going to meet that ball. Try to control in vicinity right now anywhere. Nacho on the next shot. That ball looks like it's got eyes, Nacho. Good stroke right there. Just a little wide. Just wide. But Nacho, he's going to get a few. I'm telling you, be careful. He always seems to dial it in later in the game, so keep an eye on him. You got to get Bellini going forward here. Juancito on the gray pony. Going to try to run here with looks like Spinacci. Juancito leaves it behind for Gracida. There goes that unselfish Polo. Gracida's going to lay it down the pipe, and I mean dead center. Spinacci takes it out, clears it off the doorstep. Here comes Pablo. Right off by Bellini. Get rid of it. Why not? Carlos all by himself. Gracida, that's good team Polo. Power Polo at its finest as Bellini not wasting any time. He knew he had Spinacci on his hip. Gracida all by himself. Great give and go. La Carina. One minute, 30 seconds. 1:30 on the clock. Gracida says, I'm going to get a fresh one. And that one looks like it could go to the Kentucky Derby. It looks like he's ready to go anyways. But he is allowed to change. Great horseman he is, Carlos Gracida, of course. His father is great late father. Had the opportunity to play with him many years. And, he did well with his boys. Nano, of course, Carlos' younger brother. And their beautiful mom, Carmen. And these guys are class act. Shout out to their uncle, Memo Gracida. And, of course, Julio and Michi. Unbelievable. On the far side, it gets taken out. Lauren gets a piece of it. And that ball's going to go off. And I must give a big shout out, of course, to Mimi Gracida. One of my favorite Gracidas. On the move, it's going to be set down inside, but look at this. Spinacci gets back quickly. believe he's going to sit here and watch him a little bit, make him, oh, that's why. Good composure, Juancito. Carlos meets it. Carlos slaps that one just outside the near post. But La Carina is going to keep up the pressure as that one goes flying by our end zone camera down there. Now Nacho. Nobody guarding him here. Carlos is going to check up. Nacho's going to get about 80 yards out of it, though. Now he goes off to the right side. Here we go. 30 seconds left here in the Fort Chucker. Estrada, there's 120 in the air. Now Spinacci all by himself. Cardi Beal says, come on, we need a goal. Come on, Spinacci, inside the 40. Pablo off the pony of Armstrong, backed up by Sangaline. That one will go off the field, and that will, no, it's still on the field. Backs it up, Gracita trying to gather more yards. Nacho will lay it back over the corner, and there you go. Put your hands together, as that will end our Fort Chucker play. So 7-3 here. We'll send them off to get some fresh ponies, and we'll see what White Claw got in store for La Carina. We'll be back for the Rocky Mountain Open.
Discover a new wave of refreshment. White Claw Hard Seltzer.
The world's best polo in your pocket. ChukkerTV, the only app you'll need to watch polo. The world's best polo in your pocket.
ChukkerTV, the only app you'll ever need to watch polo.
Popping like the top off a bottle and I ain't stopping yet. Baby, it's a brand new day. Ain't no clouds hanging over me. Something doesn't feel the same. The rest of my life won't start today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The rest of my life.
Introducing bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Welcome back. Remember to check out the app. A lot of cool stuff going on there. ChukkerTV at the palm of your hand. Polo in the palm of your hand. All right, well, it's up in pink and white. I know Canino's loving that. Canino Boyd. Her team doing well. Brian Boyd with 2 goals. Carlitos Crisot, by board, 3 goals. I apologize. 3 goals, BB. Carlitos with 2. 2 by Juancito and 1 by Stewart. Very well-balanced team today. Everybody getting involved. On the other side, 1 by Spinacci, 2 by Nacho. But they have had opportunities here. So you need to make a move right now, fit Chucker. Five-goal lead. Now, that is never out of hand, of course. You know that in the game of polo, and it's happened many times. So you got to keep up the energy here. Let's see, though, this La Carina team playing well, defense also. They've kind of been balanced all over today, not just the scoring goals here with 8 goals, but they have covered each other's backs. They're playing unselfish. Let's see if White Claw can get it going. Vinny, same line, gets it going backwards right there. Well read. Nacho gets a piece of it. Pablo's got the line. Nacho says just go with it. Look at that. That's good polo. Yeah, that's very good polo there. Spinacci knew that Nacho was by himself, so why not leave it for the 8-goaler? Now they come together. Gracita, he'll override, and that's going to give Vinny an opportunity here. Second line, once, twice, bouncing ball. Oh, Vinny leaves it in front, taken off the doorstep by Gracita. Armstrong, turned inside by Spinacci. Pablo. He'll leave it for Nacho. Nacho, he's in striking distance. Inside the 40, walking the dog. Nacho walking the dog. And there you go. The crowd goes crazy over here. As White Claw, at least Cardi Beal did. Hey, you know what, Cardi? You're carrying the White Claw team on your back today. That's right. They'll come back, man. Watch them. Nacho, he'll get his third of the day. But scoring from the field now. So let's see if they can keep up the rhythm. White Claw, bowling happening. Stolen by Gracita, taken out by Sangline. So Vinny, his brother Mike's down there, so maybe Mike gave him a pep talk at halftime or something. The last game we did with Vinny and White Claw, Lauren's out front. Oh, Brian Boyd ruins the day right there. He comes up and makes a hook on her, but you might as well do that because she will score goals. But Nacho working the near side. Nice play by Sangline. Estrada with the goal. So, Nacho, but let's give it up to everybody. Lauren takes the hook first. That gives Nacho the ball. Vinny works with the man, takes Gracita out, and Nacho with the butter play. Flipping it back just beautifully. Oh, man, that was perfect. Beautiful save by the number 4. Not an easy shot. But everybody's taking a man now, and it looks like this White Claw team is turning it around. Bellini. He'll flip it to the inside. Juancito. Guy's playing good, man. Taking his time. Now he'll go forward. Pablo knows it. Ooh, Carlos sneaks in there. Ooh, Gracita's on a flyer. Gracita goes back to the inside. That's perfect for Bellini. Bellini's going to snap one. It kind of goes under his mallet. Nacho. Again, and here comes White Claw. Hey, everybody going on attack. Oh, Nacho from a standstill. 100, no problem. Brian Boyd, though, well read. Backs it up and overrode by everybody in the blue jersey or dark jersey. And now it's going to be Gracita, and he's on a flyer. Great. And look at this. Nacho knows it. Gracita trying to run a turn, still on a flyer. Oh, Gracita comes rolling through here. He was going to take down under the neck, and he gets turned around by Spinacci. They got a 4-on-3 right here. Nacho says, leave it, I got it. Here comes number 4, Estrada. Nacho going to lay one in there. Look at this ball. Picture perfect for Spinacci. Look for the finish. Cleaned off the doorstep once again. Knock, knock. Who is it? La Carina. They're just killing it down in front of goal here. They've saved 3 balls that should have been goals for White Claw. Now, Nacho got control again. Nacho working it in behind Brian. Brian giving him a play there. Smart play, BB. Sangline back to Estrada. And Nacho will get another. And look at this. Nacho picking up 3 goals. Chucker here. And we got a ball game. 8-6, 1:55 on the clock, 1:55. I told you this White Claw team will come alive. So with 1:55 on the clock, we'll use our courtesy change. And looks like Carlos is going to go ahead and fix his pony. Love the bald face on that pony. That thing can fly, too. He's on a flyer. He was running a turn there. Maybe flying too fast, actually. They went the other way with it, but White Claw, now, again, everybody get involved. Vinny and Lauren doing a fabulous job with their man. You know, ride-offs and moving the ball along. Spinacci and Estrada working well together here in the 5th. All right, so looks like we have Bellini back. And we'll get this pit chucker underway. Backing him up on Gaston Dorniak. Amazing day here, Cypress Mountain Ranch. Just in a fabulous place. I mean, you gotta come and check it out. It's one of those places. All right, he's going to win another one. Nacho has just been the destroyer here in the fifth chucker. Everything's about Estrada. Now, Pablo's going to slow it and give it back to Estrada. Nacho's going to smoke one. El's got eyes, Nacho. If that one doesn't, look at Vinny. Ooh, what a save by Bellini. That ball was going in. It actually hit off the back of Vinny Sangaline. Bad luck for White Claw, but more importantly, the offensive attack is still in tune because they are peppering the goal here in the fifth. Armstrong says, come on, let's change it up. Stewart, outlet pass. We know Gracita's on a flyer. Do not let him get around you. There goes Stewart. There's the give and go. Stewart's on a flyer too, always. Armstrong with a whole handful of horse right there. Hits this one down another 80 yards. Looking for Brian Boyd. BB looking for the finish. Brian Boyd. Oh, and I got to say it again. The perfect power polo play. And that's a coast to coast like butter and toast also because they took the knock in. This team, the minute White Claw gets it going, answers the call. And Brian Boyd will pick up his fourth goal of the day. And that is just a super polo play. So we got a ball game, though, 9-6. Anybody's ball game. You don't want to miss this sixth and final chucker. We'll be back at Chucker TV. Chucker, and this is anybody's game. 3-goal difference, nothing in the game of polo. Let's break it down for you. White Claw came out on fire 2-0 after the first, won by Spinacci and Estrada. Then they got a goose egg in the second. 4 unanswered goals by La Carina in the second chucker. That made it 4-2. And then we went Carina, and then one by White Claw by Estrada, Gracita and Estrada. That made it 5-3 at halftime. Then 8-3 after the fourth. 3 more unanswered goals by La Carina. Then they come alive, White Claw. 3 goals in the fifth. That gives them 6. 1 more by Brian Boyd, making 9-6. All right, so we have some people that are some of our fans. They want to talk about the last game. And that one ended up being Spindrift at the end, and it was 10-7. It was 2-1 after the first, 5-1 Spindrift after the second, 7-3 at halftime. Then Lightning Handed came back. It was 7-5, and then 8-7 after the fifth. And then the sixth chucker just went to Spindrift. So, of course, La Indiana, Michael Payne, Michael Bigford, Tincho Merlo, Nacho Badiola, and Spindrift, John Bigford, Gussie Bush, Jared Zenny, and Rachel Hagee. Spindrift will play the winner of this game, and, of course, the runners-up will go up against La Indiana. So, great matchups, and once again, thank you for getting on the conversation. And if you need anything from Chucker TV, please let us know. You can get on the Facebook conversation, or you can email us. We love to answer all your questions. If you don't answer them on the air, we'll make sure we get to them off of the air. All right, here we go. 6-chucker action. I hope you're enjoying this one like I am. This is going to be the final straw right here. And Strada. No, it's going to be Spinaci. I apologize. On the gray pony. And another beautiful Santa Rita breeding operation pony there by Spinaci. Whoo! Look at him turn the corner right here. My Carlos, this is what they do. Gracida going to Bellini. There's the layup shot by Bellini. Perfectly placed inside the 40. The finish. Que golazo, Juancito Bellini. And Carlos Gracida, unselfish Polo once again. He was on a flyer, but he knew he had Bellini, and poor Pablo just had to sit in the middle and hope for a miss. But La Carina will lay it up there. Juan Bellini will pick up his. Not Juan Bellini. Juancito, number 3. This team's mixed it up, man. A team that scores, everybody scores. Sometimes tough to beat. All right, on the bowling here, Lauren Sherry says, come on, let's get it going, guys. Lauren backs it up. Met and Gracida again, and Gracida's going to lay it down. They're now looking for Brian Boyd. BB loves the little gray pony. This one plays very well underneath him. He plays it in the 6-chucker every time. Lauren gets the ride off on Brian, though. It gets stolen by Bellini, and then another shot on goal, and que golazo, Juancito Bellini, uno más tiempo. And Juancito is going to come alive here in this chucker. But once again, unselfish Polo by La Carina. Everybody getting involved, pushing the ball. Bad luck there for the White Claw team as they had the defensive play. But Juancito will get goal number 4 and make it 11-6. On the fly, Vinny, and he's got 10 lengths on everybody. Oh, Vinny, he'll override right there. Backed up by Carlos Gracida, and I know where he learned that from his daddy. His daddy patting that play right there. Horacio Hagee did on the near side the other day, though, where you back it to yourself. I love when that happens. You got to be careful, though. Look at Brian Boyd, keeping him true. Way to go, Brian. There's the hustle play. BB keeping them true. They get the ball here, but that's going to slow the pace. And, of course, the clock goes tick, tick, tick. And when you're in front like they are, they don't mind. Now it's going to be Stewart. He'll get back there quickly. Lauren comes in from the right to the left. Gracida grabs leather and turns it to the inside. Oh, there's a little juke. Stop and go. Here comes Carlos. He's got Brian and he's got Juancito out in front. Brian Boyd going hard. Brian Boyd looking for a neutral play here. Oh, that's the high goaler right there. Argentine Open winner. That's how you win a defensive play by Estrada. Drops a hammer. He just got it under the mallet of Brian. Brian actually held up a little bit. He was trying to bring him closer. And Nacho read that play, so he kind of ran by him. And Brian Boyd almost got the neutral play there. That was a goal-saving play by Estrada because if Brian gets a neutral play there, Juancito's going to walk the dog easily. So you got to make those big plays, and that was going to help out here. We got a final courtesy change here of the Rocky Mountain Open today. And what a fitting place to play the Rocky Mountain Open, right here at the Sopris Mountain Ranch Polo Field. These beautiful mountains around us. That ball went out of bounds. So we will get a possession play here. And we'll check our time real quick. 3:24. 3:24 on the clock. And that's going to put everybody on some fresh legs. And this is one part I love about the Kersey change. When they come out on the fresh ponies, you got to watch out. You must watch out because the game can change so quickly with one of these beautiful four-legged athletes. On the move, Brian Boyd. Lauren Sherry on the move. Lauren inside the 60. Near side play. Lauren Sherry looking for the finish. Lauren Sherry. Que golazo, Lauren Sherry. Oh, man. Linda and Cardi are going crazy over here. I hear the horn beeping down there. You can hear the horn probably on ChukkerTV. Lauren Sherry, that's a finish. Not just with Brian Boyd on her hip, 2 offside shots, but a near side goal. And she just started. She rode. She did a campaign tour, turned to the left before that ball even crossed the line. She knew it was a goal the minute she hit it. Awesome goal, perfect timing. Bellini, though, he'll get out in front now, Nacho. So Lauren giving the White Claw team a breath of fresh air here. Juancito into the corner with Nacho. That ball's going to get laid in there. And of course, 9 times out of 10, it's going to get taken out by the defensive team. But Juancito doesn't mind right now. Let's go ahead and just keep that ball in play and keep that clock moving. Here we go, Lauren Sherry. She's going to take Brian Boyd out, leave it for Vinny. There's unselfish polo by Lauren. Vinny, bouncing ball. Vinny, again, for the finish. Oh, Vinny. And he gets a near side goal. Ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. Vinny Sangaline. He took the long way there, but he got there. Great finish, Vinny. And give it up to Lauren Sherry, working the man. She's working hard for Vinny there. So 1:35 on the clock, 1:35. As we go ahead and, just getting a tick closer here. Vinny and Lauren getting their first goals of the day. But that's going to make it 11-8. Still trying to get out there. Spinacci's got Lauren Sherry going forward. Can they get it out to Lauren? There she is. Lauren. Ooh. Off out of bounds. That one's going to just roll over the end line. They're on the move. Again, winning those bowl-ins. It's fascinating when you see a team win 3 or 4 with 1 minute left here. Let's see what Armstrong is like. But if you win 3 or Stewart says, all right, 1 minute left. Let's get some air in them. Now Carlos Casita, but he's so tough to get around, Nacho. Carlos going to put some air in his pony. Picked up here by Bellini and Juancito. We got a foul on the play, so they'll stop the clock. And we'll line them up for a penalty flag from the spot in favor of White Claw. So it looks like the La Carina team in their pink and white. I actually have one of the old school La Carina hats. When they came out, I love my La Carina Polo team hat. We get them White Claw. We got to get them White Claw Polo hats coming. And again, get on the Facebook conversations. Let us know what your favorite flavor is. A special day here on ChukkerTV. Penalty 5 from the center. I got a feeling Nacho's going to lace one here. Come on, Nacho, give us a one-timer. As they say in Texas Hold'em, one time. One time. Nacho's going to go and pick that up. Thank you, Nacho's going to pick a shoe off the field. And here comes Estrada. Let's all get behind him here. Nacho, he gets a hold of this one. That one's going to have the distance. Look at this, 150, 148, 149, 152. Estrada. That's going to be your 30-second bell, and that's going to go ahead and end it right here. So let's give it up, La Carina. First of all, I'd like to thank the White Claw team. Brian with Vinny Sangaline, Lauren Sherry, Pablo Spinacci, Nacho Naviza shot. Always a pleasure in the dark jerseys today. And, of course, White Claw. La Carina, though, they're going to move on to the Rocky Mountain Open Final. Brian Boyd, Carlitos Casita, Juancito Bellini, and Stuart Armstrong. They'll face off against Spindrift, and La Indiana will face off against White Claw. I want to thank our mountain official Gaston Dorniak, as always, and everybody here came out to the game today. I want to thank all the members here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and of course, I want to thank you. Thank you for joining us here on ChukkerTV. I hope you enjoyed yourself here. From the beautiful Aspen Valley Polo Club and Soapers Mountain Ranch, I'm Dale Schwetz, and I speak for the whole ChukkerTV family when I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And, of course, here at ChukkerTV, when we're at the Soapers Mountain Ranch, you know why we always say we love the polo.